not sure if you're aware of this. I'll ask that first. Are you aware that some of our SUNY and CUNY students in New York were disenrolled during the fall of last year because they were unable to comply with the vaccine mandate?
I would assume there were some people, there was a requirement throughout the system they be vaccinated. To the extent they didn't meet that requirement, I would assume they would be disenrolled. If they didn't have
So I bring that up because it's been an issue with some of the residents in my district. And I know it's statewide, and this might be a little bit unique by campus, but on August 23rd, SUNY made an announcement that all SUNY students be vaccinated to remain enrolled. Many students were given a 35-day grace period from the time of the announcement to get vaccinated. Only some were able to comply to get an actual to get an exemption. And some correspondence that we have from a representative at SUNY, there was 8,134 exemption requests for last fall. Over 7,000 were religious, about 1,086 were medical. That's just about 75% of those were approved. Close to 1,500 students were disenrolled for various reasons, including vaccine status. It did not give them nearly enough time to comply. A lot of us, myself included, actually introduced a bill to do this, thinks it's only fair, it's not about an argument or debate about vaccines, that these students should be reimbursed the tuition cost for the fall of last year. And I would ask that that be considered to be included in the state budget.
well, that the decision to be vaccinated, the requirement for vaccination was the CUNY chancellor's requirement.
I understand that, and if that's the case, then and these students pay tuition, they should be able to get their money back. That's my point. In the interest of fairness, we should make sure that students that were disenrolled because they didn't have time to go through that process should have an opportunity to get their money back. Moving on.
We'll certainly look into what the policy was.
Thank you. And you can co-sponsor my bill when I get a bill number if you'd like. I'd be happy to have you on it. Or SUNY and CUNY can just do it on their own and save us a lot of time, which would be great. I would love them to do that too.